Okay, we're starting part 5 of the driving videos. This will be the last one, most likely be the last one for today, but we may add another one because I had a couple other thoughts. May not be adding it today, but just stuff about truck driving and motorcycle driving. Riding. You don't drive motorcycles, you ride motorcycles. Anyhow, that's what that will be about if I make another one. So just heads up. Thanks, everybody. Okay, I'm almost through with this. I'm going to go back into speed limits and maybe some inclement weather. We have a lot of that around here. I mean, it's always inclement weather. It's clouding up outside now. Speed limits. Now, everybody, and I don't care if people speed as long as they're not doing stupid stuff, but some people get away with some really ridiculous stuff. When I'm driving, we talked about, Estes Park and Highway 34, I think the other one's 56. Those two roads, people just drive stupid. And it's a lot of that way, When I'm driving, like on Interstate 80 or 287, I-25, on my bike or whatever, I try not to go more than about 3 miles an hour over the speed limit. The speed limit on Interstate 80 right now it's 80 miles an hour over past Rock Springs, a little bit on this side of Rock Springs, 75 miles an hour for the rest of the road. And then around the Elk Mountain area you have what they call a variable speed limit. We went over this earlier, I know. But Colorado, and another one that's really bad about it is Utah. They don't know what speed limit is. Utah speed limit, I'll draw Utah's speed limit sign for you. It is OMG. That is their speed limit. They have no idea what the speed limit is. They just go. And from what I can tell about Utah is they are protected by the hands of God, because I never see them get pulled over. Never. I've lived in Wyoming for 30-something years, more than that actually, a lot more than that actually, and I don't think I have ever seen a Utah car get pulled over by a highway patrol. Never. Colorado, I have seen them get pulled over quite a bit. But that's the Utah speed limit, OMG, even in Utah. Colorado, they go 10 over. What I've seen, driving through Colorado, you're driving through Denver where the speed limit is 55 and 65 miles an hour on I-25 going through Denver. Minimum speed there is 80. If you're not going 80, you're going to get run over. Unless there's a traffic jam, which is normal. Normally there's a traffic jam, but on occasion, you'll go through that town at 80 miles an hour. That's way over the speed limit. If a truck driver goes through there at 80 miles an hour, they're going to lose their license, but they do it. I do see a lot of people get pulled over down there. Why do they have to go that fast? I don't know. I just don't know, but 80 miles an hour and a 65 is pretty darn common. You gotta watch them. If you're driving through there, you need to use all your senses. Look as far as you can ahead of yourself, because you're going to be going from 85 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour to 20 in a split second. So you have to be ready for it. So you got to be watching as far as you can down the road, as well as everything that's going on around you. Here, I'll drive 3 miles an hour over. Going up most of the 2 lanes that I've seen, I don't know how many of them have done it in Wyoming, but they've gone to 70 miles an hour, which I think is just fantastic. I really like it, so I'll drive 72 on those. That doesn't mean you're not going to get a ticket. if you get it used to be here in Wyoming, not in Wyoming, but in Carbon County, we had an overzealous highway patrolman who would stop you for going 65.1 miles an hour into 65. And then he'd also stop you for going 64.9 miles an hour and search your car because he thought you were driving too slow to hide your drug dealing. And that's a fact. He was here. But we don't have that anymore. But I'll go 72 and a 70 and 78. Maybe on the outside I might go 80 on Interstate 80. Not very often. I don't want to get a ticket. I like to obey the law as much as I can. It's just that way. I'm one of those. But in Wyoming, you don't know when the weather's going to change. I mean, it's 78 degrees, I think, when I walked in the house. It still could snow today. That's the way it is here. So that's why they have those variable speed limit signs up around Elk Mountain. It was snowing here 2 weeks ago. They got a couple feet of snow here 2 weeks ago. And the interstate was closed. They'll close the interstate in a heartbeat here, which is a good thing. I think they ought to do it more. Truck drivers, they don't obey the speed limit if they don't have to. So if you have those variable speeds that say 45, they're still going 65, a lot of them. That's not saying truck drivers are bad. 99.9% of the truck drivers are really, really good drivers, but you got that 0.1% that gives every one of them a bad thing. For instance, the other day, Sue and I, coming back from her house, we're going up Interstate 80, and we stopped at the Fort Steele rest area. Well, here comes a lady truck driver wanting to come out of the rest area, and we're wanting to go into the rest area, and she was taking up the middle of the road, flipping us off because we're in her way. Sorry, lady, learn to drive that damn thing. If you don't know how to drive it, park it. But anyhow, that's the speed limit thing. Inclement weather here, if it's snowing, slow the hell down. It's just that simple. You don't have to go 80 miles an hour on ice. It's stupid. It's irresponsible. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. Don't speed on ice. If that speed limit sign says 45, go 45. They've got a new law here for trucks. I don't know. I can't really say that because I don't know if it's true anymore. But it was for a while. That if you had an accident in a truck, you're going to jail. But any accident you have out there on Interstate 80 is because you're going too fast. It's just that simple. You're going too fast. Slow down. There was something else I want to go into. Turn signals. And I'll take the camera out there with me. Now this is rampant in Colorado. I don't think, maybe there's a shortage of turn signal fluid. I don't know. But if you look inside your car, open up the door and look inside, there's this little lever. You see this lever here? It has your lights on it, quite a few little things. If you turn it this way, your left turn signal will come on. If you turn it that way, your right turn signal will come on. And that means you can go either left or right. And it warns the people around you that you're going either left and right. Pretty simple, really. I know that most of you don't know that these are in there. Also, if you pull out like that on a lot of these cars, that dims and brightens your headlights. I bet you didn't know that was there, did you? Pretty cool stuff they put in these cars these days. And ladies, men, gentlemen, if they don't work, or any time you go in for a service, please, 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 because you will run out, ask them to check your blinker fluid. That's very important. I'm going to put this thing back on here again. Maybe. Make sure I'm lined up. About 3 weeks ago, I was driving through Fort Collins by the college. And I was behind a college student, obviously. You can tell with the college students, believe me. And she wanted to turn left. Well, she sticks her hand out the window, rolls her window down, and sticks her hand out the window and starts going like this. That's a left turn. What's it got to do for a right turn? I guess, I don't know, but that's a left turn for this lady. Check your damn blinker fluid, bitch. It's that simple. It's easy. Just check your damn blinker fluid. If your blinkers don't work for any reason, or if you're on a motorcycle with no blinkers, and there are a few of them, this is left. This is right. This is stop. Simple. Left, right, stop. That's the hand signals for left, right, and stop. Left, right, and stop out the window. You do have to roll your window down to do this. Check your damn blinker fluid. It's so simple. So simple. I think that's probably all I really had to say. There's a lot goes on down there in Colorado, and here too, you know, I've seen it in New Mexico. People driving like idiots. And it's really, really, really rampant. I don't know why it is so bad. Maybe, you know, No Child Left Behind, or college professors that are teaching politics instead of math. That stuff is going on like crazy, and it's kind of really messing up the education system for our kids. If you really are having a hard time with it, you can go to Walmart, and they have these little books that say A, B, C. You can find them in the children's section. They'll teach you how to read. They're really, 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 really helpful for problems like this. You know, college kids, whatever. If you know one like that, just go buy them the book. It's so simple, so ridiculously simple. I know they don't teach much in school anymore. Driver's ed's a joke. And when I went to driver's ed, I didn't go to class. I ditched probably 80% of the classes. And I graduated driver's ed with an A because I actually saved the instructor's life twice. Because of people in Colorado. I took my driver's test in Colorado in like 1968, 69. And both times it was people passing where they weren't supposed to. And I just, oh wow, look at this. You know, I pulled off the road and let the guy go by. But I got an A. And I didn't even go to class. Nowadays, you don't have to go to class. You're going to get an A anyhow because they can't flunk you, I guess. Well, they should flunk you. If you can't drive, don't know where your turn signals are, don't know how to pass, don't know this basic stuff that I'm teaching you, telling you about or whatever, don't drive, please. You're going to kill somebody. So anyhow, that's enough of this. I'm going to get this published, get it on YouTube, and probably go for a ride. Y'all have a wonderful day, and oh, by the way, I'm building that house down there in New Mexico, and I'm just taking a break. I'll be back down there in a week or two. I'm just taking a break because my knee got really bad. I could hardly walk. My back was hurting me. I just want to take a break. I'm not stopping working on the house, just taking a break. So probably be down there next week. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. And I gotta figure out how to shut this thing off again. The red button on this is really hard to see. There it is. Hi all. I hope you enjoyed this little series. There may be another one, sixth part, come out here pretty quick. Share these with your friends if you find them interesting or fun or whatever. Just enjoy them. Watch them. There's some interesting stuff in there. There's some important stuff in there. Stuff that I've been taught through the years, and some who various safety instructors have taught me, and I've taught various safety instructors. It's important, and it's good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I say, share it, subscribe to the channel, just have some fun. Y'all enjoy out there. I'm going to turn this thing off.